with that. Thought I'd change things up. Welcome to my Tireside chat. It is Tuesday, March 4th. Oh my god, I have to double check that. Hold on. No, the 3rd. It's the 3rd. I'm fine. Must be residual effects from the drugs I was on yesterday. Yes, that's right. I broke my sobriety. Kidding. Actually, it was for medical purposes. I wanted to make an entry in my log here that I had a procedure yesterday that involved fasting beginning Saturday night after dinner all the way through until after the procedure yesterday morning, Monday morning. And that's the hint that I'll give you. I had some things removed. No cancer or anything, so that's good. Well, still waiting for a biopsy on the things that were removed, but yeah, I went through that. Almost 47, so it's about time to do that. And I don't know if this is just hearsay, but it seems like we Armenians have a higher occurrence of colon cancer. So it was important to get that checked out. And so finally did. Yeah, I went in for a physical a couple months back, and my doctor, who's also Armenian, my primary physician, is an older fellow. It's like, should I just do the screening that they ship you in the mail or whatever? He's like, you just need to go in and have a proper thing done. Is this person gonna block the street? They're just gonna block the street with their giant truck and their trailer. Really, bro? Okay. Damn it, now I gotta follow this jackass. Please turn left. Please turn left. Please turn left. Get out of my way. Oh, your brake light's out. Brake light's out. I know you can't hear me. Anyway, so all things considered, by the time I got into the office to have that done yesterday morning, my appointment was for 8:30, which means I had to be there by 7:30. And they asked how I was doing, and I was like, surprisingly, okay. I did. It was the Docalax, Miralax, and magnesium citrate combo, which was not bad. And fasting, I just did beef broth, and I had 8 bubbly waters all day. And I wasn't terribly hungry. I drank lots of fluids, and instead of Gatorade, because I've been doing it anyways, I was drinking. Dude, are you just gonna pay attention or what? There you go. Waiting on you. Instead of doing Gatorade, which we bought some anyways, some zero sugar Gatorade, because I've been abstaining from sugar. I've been doing, which I've been doing every morning anyways, for electrolytes, those Noon, N-U-U-N tablets that you just put in 12 ounces of water and drink that. So I did I took throughout Sunday, throughout the weekend. Dude, you can go. Pay attention. Dodge Challenger. Use some of that muscle you got. Get off your phone. Oh my god. Anyways, I took those electrolytes. I think I had, throughout the weekend, I took 10 of those. Is he gonna get on the freeway and have to follow him? He doesn't know what he's doing. No turn signal. But yeah, no, I did fine. I mostly just sat on the couch, and I started playing Mass Effect 2 again, since I had it. I guess I had bought the Mass Effect combo pack on Steam. I forget how many months ago. My buddy, move. Slowest guy in a Dodge Challenger ever. So I'm I forgot how fun that game is, man. It's so great. It's perfect kind of game for me. You run around getting upgrades and going on these missions, and it's a shoot 'em up, and it's a role-playing game with a great story, and it takes place in space. games, watched TV, went for a couple walks, which is helpful. But yeah, the procedure went well. And then and then afterwards, so Kaya drove me, which was nice. She took this car and drove me there, dropped me off. After they checked me in, she stayed with me until I was checked in. And man, the last time I had any sort of procedure where I had to be put under was like in 2008 when I had that surgery on my ankle. And man, that's sure an odd experience, but yeah, they took me to the room, the doctor talked to me, and then they put the, I guess they just, well, yeah, I had an IV, so they gave me oxygen, I guess, and then whatever drugs they put into my system. Yeah, they laid me on my side, and I was like, that's the last thing I remember. And then I woke up like an hour and a half later in the bed out in the, what do you call that? The waiting area, whatever, recovery area. And then they let me go, and then Kaya and Danielle came to pick me up. That was nice. And then all three of us went out to breakfast, and we went to Sandy's Country Kitchen, which is like across the street from my office. I was like, oh yeah, let's go get some good breakfast. So they told me I could eat whatever, just like they're like, just don't go crazy. I went a little bit crazy. I just didn't stuff myself, but I was obviously very hungry. I weighed myself before, like on, I think Saturday night after I'd had dinner, and I was like 169.4. And then I weighed myself Monday morning before I went in for the procedure, and I was 163.4. So I lost 6 pounds in the process of all this. And then by last night I was back up to 168. I think it was 168.2 or something. So I went back up like another 5 pounds. This guy behind me really wants to do 90 miles an hour on this overpass here. I'm doing 80. I think that's pretty reasonable. Allegedly. Okay, I will get out of your way, bro. Just give me a second. Whoa. Yeah. Crap. Let's get 2x4 in the road. Alright. So yeah, I lost a lot of weight. And we went out to breakfast at Sandy's Country Kitchen. I'm gonna turn my heater off now. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Man, it was the most epic meal. I was so happy. I got corned beef hash with eggs, hash browns, pancake, and let's see, what am I forgetting? I was pretty out of it apparently, because so that was after we got breakfast. I don't even remember. Danielle reminded me this morning. She's like, oh, because we went and got gas, and I gave, because we were almost out of gas, and I gave Kaya my card, and you told her to fill it up. And I was like, I don't remember going to get gas. I remember breakfast, and she was like, yeah, you kind of repeated yourself a couple times. I'm like, really? Like, I remember being at breakfast. Follow this BMW, almost to be 90. Yeah, but oh man, that breakfast was so good. We spent like $80 for 3 of us. Because I got, like, the pancake was extra. It was this big, you know. But the pancake, for one pancake was like $7, which seems insane. But man, it was delicious. Then we got salsa. I put on top of the eggs. Oh. And some ketchup on the hash browns, the corned beef hash. Oh, and the biscuits and gravy. Yeah, I got that too. I want it all. The biscuits and gravy came with the breakfast plate, and man, those were so good. And I was like taking the corned beef hash to breakfast like that. Like, I think the last time we did is, it's like if we're in Pismo and we go to Little Bits. Little Bits. It's called Little Bits. Yes, just like the Rick and Morty episode. Little Bits. Like, I have to wonder if they named the place after that, because I think it opened after that episode came out. But that place, it's in Grover Beach. It is pretty awesome. So we had that breakfast. Sorry, this is a long story, but I'm going into a lot of detail here. We had that breakfast, and I guess we went and got gas, and then I was like falling asleep in the car. And then we got home, and I was like, I'm going to bed. That was at like 11 o'clock, something like that, 11:20. And then I slept. I fell asleep, and I slept until like 3 in the afternoon. I woke up, and like, you could tell from the light in the room, because I had the blinds closed, but still you could tell, I'm like, oh my God, like the day is almost over. I slept. Dude, I was tired. But then I got up and yeah, just hung out on the couch and went back to playing Mass Effect. And Danielle made dinner. We just made salmon and rice and vegetables. I had some dinner, and it was a nice night. You know, the kids were there. We ate, and it was a beautiful day yesterday. It looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day again today. It's like springtime right now already. It's in effect. And so we ate dinner out on the patio in the backyard, which we never do. It was so nice outside. We should go eat outside. But yeah, it was a nice night. And then I actually I was worried I was gonna have trouble going to sleep last night, because I slept so long in the middle of the day that my sleep pattern would be messed up. But it was fine. I stayed up till like a little after 11. And then I slept pretty well last night, and I feel rested and recharged and ready for work today. And almost there now, so yeah, that's what's going on. Work, I've got a plan. I'm upgrading all the conference rooms to some new Cisco equipment. That's like my main focus right now, which is, you know, hoo-da-ha. We've always something else going on. Which means that I got to plan a Sacramento trip and a Henderson, Nevada trip and another Pomona trip all in the next month or so. But you know, I'm looking forward to all of those. Also, my mom and Roy are going to be in town on Thursday. I'm not going to be around for dinner. I'm getting a CT scan on my heart on Thursday at like 6 o'clock, and it's like out here in Clovis, also by the community hospital. So I'm just going to work until like 5:30 and then get up and go over and do that. Not that there's anything wrong with my heart, don't worry. Just checking in on the whole story behind my cholesterol and all that stuff, just making sure that it's true that I still don't have any blockages and there's no reason for me to be on statins, which I'm not taking statins, I'm sorry. But just to satisfy curiosity and satisfy my doctor. So Mom and Roy are going to be here, and then next Wednesday, she's going to this financial conference thing at Huntington Beach. And originally she was going to take Roy with her, but talked to a friend of hers, and she was like, why are you taking Roy? You should take Robin. Like, Roy doesn't care about it at all. He thinks it's just going to be a vacation, but you're going to be in like conferences all day talking about lending and stuff, and like Robin would be much better to take. And so I'm going to go with her to do that. I got to take more time off of work, which I'm trying to limit as much as possible, because I'm always on the brink of not having any PTO left, but it's fine. It's important that I go and do this, so I get to go do that. And then yeah, like the first day we'll be there will be my birthday, and then I'm giving out a lot of personal information in this video. Whatever, it's all out there if you search for it. It's like there's no privacy anymore. really go out of your way, which I know someone who does, a couple people. But yeah, and then I'll be back that Sunday just in time for my birthday party and the Oscars. Oh, there's Liddy. I'm at the office. So I've got, a lot going on. A lot of plans. And I'm at the office. So I gotta get back into it. It's after 7 in the morning. Trying to get an early start. Get some stuff knocked out. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.